Hi everyone, welcome to my channel where I talk about all things related to artificial intelligence and technology. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the biggest trends and predictions for 2023. AI is changing the world in amazing ways, and the future is closer than you think. Let's get started. AI is one of the most fascinating and powerful technologies of our time. It has the potential to transform every aspect of our lives, from healthcare to education to entertainment. But what is AI exactly? How does it differ from human intelligence? And what are the benefits and risks of using it? AI stands for artificial intelligence, which is the ability of machines or software to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence, such as reasoning, learning, decision-making, and problem-solving. AI can be divided into two types: narrow AI, general AI. Narrow AI is the type of AI that we use today. It is designed to carry out one specific task, such as answering questions, translating languages, or navigating a journey. Narrow AI can become very good at its task as it is exposed to more and more data. Some examples of narrow AI are Siri, Alexa, Google Translate, and self-driving cars. General AI is the type of AI that we aspire to create in the future. It is the ability of machines or software to understand and perform any intellectual task that a human can do. General AI would have human-like intelligence, creativity, and emotions. Some examples of general AI are HAL 9000 from 2001, A Space Odyssey, data from Star Trek, and Samantha from Her. Show clips or images of narrow AI and general AI examples. AI is advancing rapidly thanks to the development of machine learning, which is a branch of computer science that enables machines or software to learn from data without being explicitly programmed. Machine learning can be further divided into three types: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Supervised learning is when machines or software learn from labeled data, which means that the data has a known outcome or answer. For example, if you want to teach a machine to recognize cats and dogs in images, you need to provide it with a lot of images that are labeled as cats or dogs. The machine will then learn to identify the features that distinguish cats and dogs from each other. Unsupervised learning is when machines or software learn from unlabeled data, which means that the data has no known outcome or answer. For example, if you want to teach a machine to group similar images together, you don't need to provide it with any labels. The machine will then learn to find patterns and similarities among the images by itself. Reinforcement learning is when machines or software learn from their own actions and feedback, which means that they learn by trial and error. For example, if you want to teach a machine to play a video game, you don't need to provide it with any data or rules. The machine will then learn by playing the game repeatedly and adjusting its actions based on the rewards or penalties it receives. Now that we have a basic understanding of what AI is and how it works, let's take a look at some of the biggest AI trends and predictions for 2023. The first trend is the rapid democratization of AI technology and research. This means that AI will become more accessible and affordable for everyone, and every company and organization will be able to benefit from it, thanks to an ever-growing number of apps and platforms that put AI functionality at the fingertips of anyone, regardless of their level of technical skill. For example, SwiOA is a platform that allows anyone to develop enterprise AI applications without coding. Akio is another platform that allows anyone to create prediction and decision-making tools without coding. The second trend is generative AI, taking it up a notch. This means that AI will become more capable of creating new content, such as text, images, music, and videos from scratch or based on existing content, thanks to the development of generative adversarial networks, GANs, which are a type of machine learning model that consists of two competing networks, one that generates content and one that evaluates content. For example,